got boobies. Okay, this will be my secondary weapons, my flashlight, primary weapon behind the back, ammo belt, so I can move it. I can move it forward. I kind of want it forward a little bit. These bottoms, I want them out so I can reach them. Kind of like this whenever I need them. Alright.
Gunner Davis, reporting for duty.
I'm Xandria, but you can call me Cyber Witch.
This is the new character that's available. Cyber Bitch.
The ESS Meridian, the first interstellar colonization ship sent from Earth to Tau Ceti. A giant ark filled with the best that humanity could offer. Most of the colonists were put in cryogenic hibernation. Only a handful stood watch and continued with the scientific research. Free from the constraints imposed on research on Earth, they developed many wonderful technologies. They even conquered death itself. They learned how to create life and turned themselves into monsters. The reign of terror and mad science on board the ship ended when one brave soldier, himself a part of another mad experiment, managed to break free and kill Professor Wagner. In a just universe, that...
Skip it. Alright, I know. I started the disease, now I must fix it.
And the worst neural damage is patched, Doctor.
Good. Activate the visual cortex. Leave the rest of the brain blocked for now.
Activate
sure it's
the
worth it,
visual
The order's set.
cortex.
Stop it. I already told you that the extermination orders won't apply to this subject.
Xandria, follow the light with your eyes.
Now to the left and to the right. Good. Put the whole brain to sleep.
Can you hear me? Wake up.
Oh, what happened?
I'm up here. Stand up. Careful. Go slowly.
Oh,
You're still too weak, but you're gonna make it. Oh no. You're bleeding.
just a bit.
You have to use the medichamber. Get in.
Not so fast. Who are you? Identify yourself.
There's no time for questions. We have to move fast.
I'm not moving without at least some explanation.
If you stay, they'll lock you down for experiments, like me. But I managed to hack down the medbot and woke you up. I can't give you orders, but I know how to get out. So I suggest we cooperate.
Where am I going?
The medichamber is waiting for you.
This is the stupidest controls I've ever seen.
Medistation now active.
It's not, there's no sticks at all. It's all
I
trackpad.
think I'm fit for duty now.
Completed.
So the turning is on the left trackpad. And hold on, I gotta change this. Hold on. Options. Control options. Left hand, free movement and rotation. Forward and backward, rotate left and right via the touchpad. Teleport and rotate. Click touchpad up to teleport. Reference on movement. Camera now. Hand. Okay. Sprint type. Double tap touchpad. Alright, left hand. Right hand locomotion type. Okay, so this is to teleport, that's to move. I kinda would rather have this to teleport and this to move. No. You're probably right. Oh wait, right hand can do rotation. How do I go back up? And this one can be free movement and strafing. Okay, so this one's movement and this is rotation. Okay, that's perfect. Dead zone. Okay. What's video settings? Gameplay. Show forearms? Do I want to see forearms? Huh. Kind of weird. Okay, so I can strafe now. And I can do it controller oriented. Alright, that's better. I'd rather do that.
What is this?
One of the experiments who wasn't as lucky as you.
Your definition of lucky must be a bit different from mine.
This looks so much
This
better
is waiting for you too if they catch you.
than I remember.
And me too. Either they'll chop us to pieces in the name of science, or they'll put us in vats as specimens. Disable the lasers blocking the hallway. The terminal should accept your fingerprint now.
What killed him?
I did. He was standing too close to a power conduit from the laser blockade. Get his weapon. You'll need it. Good. Now you have to go and turn on the main generator for this level.
Push the menu button. Move ammo to the weapon. Oh. Alright. How do I close that? Push menu button to eject magazine. Oh. Okay.
A cyberdog.
That's a security cyberdog. It can't get to you right now. Hopefully, it'll be too busy with zombies soon. Find the generator. I can hack into most doors and security systems, but only if they're powered. The local grid is off, so only the systems with their own backup sources work. Together, we have a chance. You're not going to make it alone.
Let your booty, let your booty, What am I gonna do? Get down tonight, ooh, get down tonight, ooh.
Watch out. There's one of the subjects close. Not a friendly one.
Zombies.
It wasn't powered, so I missed it. Luckily, it doesn't have any orders concerning you, so it let you go. But it raised the alarm. Go to the generator, quickly!
Where's the generator?
I'm sorry for this complication, but there was no other way.
Explain. These zombies are your fault?
All awoken soldiers are coming for us right now. I had to find a way to keep them busy. So I short-circuited the containment system and let those monstrosities out. We'll deal with them later. Now move to the generator.
I'm full.
You're close. Oh no. The cyberdog got to this sector. You'll have to deal with it.
Damn dogs.
Good. Now power up the generator.
The generator is now activated.
Good. Now go through the door behind you. It leads back to me.
How many targets?
A lot. A few hundred. Maybe more.
Why so many?
I told you. We need to slow down the soldiers. There's too many of them. You don't seem to have any problems with killing zombies. And it improved our odds. Shut it down.
What happened?
You might have noticed that the ship isn't exactly ship-shape after all those experiments and fighting. There are power and pressure spikes everywhere.
Okay. So I gotta find Danny, wherever she's at.
Punk dude, can ask you something. I have the same headset but I have trouble connecting one of the controllers. I don't know what to do. I basically tried everything.
Did you try running the, when you hit start and you look at all your programs, there's gonna be one that says Samsung Odyssey Plus Setup. Because you're not trying to pair these to your computer. You don't want these paired to your computer at all. You want them paired to the headset. And the only way to do that is to run that little program that comes when you set everything up. Have you tried that? Because I had the same problem. Like, they will pair to your PC, but you're not going to get the right tracking. They're going to be tracked with Bluetooth to your PC. So if your PC is showing your controllers, then you're doing something wrong. It's not supposed to show your controller. Your motion controllers are not supposed to be hooked up to your PC. They're supposed to be set to your headset. And the only way to do that is to run the Samsung Odyssey Plus like setup tool or something like that it's called.
Now go up to me. There's an elevator. It works now. I've already hacked the door leading out. As soon as you get up here, we can move somewhere safe.
Punk dude, no I did not try that. Thanks a lot. I will give it a go.
Yeah, that's your problem. And make sure you you erase the ones that you do have paired to your computer. Like totally remove that. Here, I'll even give you the right name. Let me look it up exactly. The name of the program. Yeah, it's called Samsung Odyssey Plus Setup. You'll see it when you do your start and you see all your programs. You'll see it. Alright, so what am I supposed to be doing here?
Are you going to tell me your name now?
The name's Danette.
I'm Xandria. You can call me Cyberwitch.
I'll call you Boobies.
Yes, I know. Follow me.
You owe me some explanations.
Thanks for letting me out.
That's a start.
We're not safe here, so I suggest we get the hell out of here. We should be safe here for now. The soldiers are sure that this part of the ship is empty.
Dude, they wiggle. They bounce. What, do you want me to touch it?
So who are you, really?
Oh.
We'll talk about that later. Now I have to check you.
Why?
You're Xandria Singh, one of the best prototypes that came out of Meridian research. You've got both physical and mental modifications and improvements. You're a super soldier, but according to your file, there's something wrong. You're dying.
I don't feel anything wrong.
It's a slow but visible process. Your neural network is overloaded. You have more functions than your brain can handle.
Oh my god, look at this thing.
How's it going?
What's up, baby?
I really don't feel anything wrong.
Right now, yes. But we have to do something about it. Your file says they've deactivated most of your functions. Look, I'll try to unlock one of the basic ones. Pick one. Your mental capacity should improve in time. I'll be checking you regularly. When your mental level improves, I can activate some of your abilities. You're more or less stable for now.
Combat ability, the direct plasma ball is thrown at the enemy and causes no damage. Short range explosion. What's this one? Quick fire and ability that shoots weak electro bolts at your enemies. Summons a ball of hot plasma on your hands, turning the fist into lethal punching. No, I don't want to punch these guys. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, cooldown timer or damage? Okay. What's up, girl? How do I get in this thing? Well, I want to know.
What's up, Sandria?
Who are you?
Somebody like you. Another experiment. But we don't have time for this now. I'll tell you all about me later, but I suggest we concentrate on our survival for now.
I'm missing some pieces. I remember the fight with Wagner.
And with his death, everything changed. Some of the automated system responses that he was blocking were activated. The core of the response military unit was awakened. They contacted the Earth and started to put everything in order, which meant extermination of everything that Wagner had made, including us. They sent a unit to capture you at once. You must have lost your short-term memory when they used paralyzers on you.
Why me? I didn't do anything wrong. No more than usual.
Because we are the research subjects, and new orders concerning the subjects are exterminate or secure in cryostasis for later assessment. And even if the later assessment didn't mean death for you, removal of all your augmentation would turn you into a blind and possibly mad cripple. If you don't believe me, you can read the orders they have. I've mailed them to your reader.
What now?
We can't hope to survive against the crew on our own, so I suggest we find some help. I managed to find the location of Minikin's cryo chamber. You have to find him.
Who is that?
Michael Steele, aka Minikin. He used to be the chief engineer of the ESS Meridian. We need him. With his technical skills, we have a chance to survive. And I'm sure he'll be willing to help us.
Let's do this shit, girl.
Hey, Sandria.
I'm ready. Nothing else to do anyway.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Great. I'll connect to the ship network and help you in any way I can.
She don't like when you touch her boob.
There's an elevator nearby. It should take you down to the storage area.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where'd my gun go? Where the hell did my gun go? Wait, I lost my fucking gun? Oh, there it is. Holy shit. Here. I'll put you there. Oh, okay. What is that? Full ammo. I can't pick it up. Okay. god, it takes a while to load. It's not instant. Come on, bitches. Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you too. How much energy does this thing have? Ugly motherfucker, dude. God. You're fucking ugly, dude.
Elevator number 3212 is now being activated.
Michael Steele, Minikin, should be down there somewhere. I'm quite sure it's really him, not one of his clones.
He's the template for the zombies.
He used to be the chief engineer, and also one of Wagner's first experiments. Failed ones. They put him in the cryo to keep him in a stable state and used his clones for further research.
Bitch, I'm a badass.
You are now entering a restricted and guarded zone. Please wear your identification visibly at all times.
One of the vents just opened. It's not a regular zombie.
I wanted to test my new weapon anyway.
Executing security script number 17.
You'll have to hack it.
Dude, that dude wasn't there before. What's wrong? Why am I dying? Why am I dying?
Medistation now active. Healing process completed.
This fish doesn't look normal.
It was a side project. The original research focused on the way some deep-sea fish use electricity. Your power implants were originally based on this. Check the data on the pad if you want to know more.
Chips to reduce the number of on the scanner to exactly 0.
Administrator override accepted.
The fuck was that?
Good job. Now get inside and... Damn! They blocked the sensors. Sorry, I didn't see them before.
Why do they have to run so slow?
There's a cryo chamber control terminal. Order it to wake up Michael Steele.
Where? I order you to wake up Michael
Flash
Steele.
defreeze process activating. Defreeze complete. Activating subject metabolism. Subject now awake. Checking vital signs. Warning. Abnormal signs detected.
Go
Thank
get
you
him.
for using
He'll be weak
ESS
after long
Meridian
hibernation.
Services. Michael Steele. We hope you had pleasant dreams.
Hurts. Minikin hurts. Fuck science. Minikin hurts.
Talk to him. Try to wake him up.
Where are you
Stand
at?
up and come with me.
Minikin, no. No science. No more.
Yeah, I was used as a lab rat too. A lot.
Where is
so
he?
I understand. But unless we get away to a safe place, you'll end
Oh,
up on the
this is
table
him?
again.
No science. Minikin hurts.
You can hurt later. We must get out of here.
The
Now!
fuck?
Minikin. Minikin trusts. Minikin goes. But Minikin hurts.
Mannequin is blurry. Dude, Mannequin's fucking buff. Holy shit.
You'll have to shoot your way out.
All units. Secure the compromised area.
Sloth monkey, you're rich.
Yo. What's up, man? Who the fuck's shooting?
Target spotted.
Oh, what the hell hit me?
Engaging enemy. I'm in position. Get down. Objective lost.
Where'd he go?
Visual on the target.
Where'd he go?
Sloth monkey, I did mostly like this game. I tried it about a year ago. I was way annoyed by this dumb broke type dude.
This is different than I remember it. They added these new missions?
The way back is clear. Move it. I need to unscramble Minikin's brain before the damage gets worse.
Minikin!
This looks bad enough already.
Yeah, it looks bad. Got a half-naked fucking...
I hope this
gorilla
wasn't a
next to
waste
me.
of time.
Sloth Monkey, I remember this part. I got a refund on it though.
Why did you return it? You didn't like it? I just spent another $11 just to get this character and some new missions. I always thought this game was pretty cool. It looks a little cleaner than I remember it. Oh, now you finally got clothes on, huh, Minikin?
Minikin! Welcome! Here, this gun. You take.
What gun?
Thank you. So, you're the engineer.
Minikin engineer. Best engineer.
Can you do anything about my weapons?
Upgrade. Gun better. Minikin good. Can upgrade. Minikin can.
I want my blaster upgraded. I got explosive grenades. I don't think I can upgrade yet.
Sloth Monkey, something was off. Maybe also the dumb Minikin guy.
Congratulations. You've done well.
Probably her boobies were like what distracted you.
The adrenaline surge during the fight helped your brain to adapt. We can activate another of your abilities. Your nerves should be up for it. He suffered a lot of brain damage. His speech centers are hardly functioning. I've stopped further degradation, and he still has his touch when it comes to machines. But don't expect any poetry from him.
Oh, what'd you say?
Minikin needs a hand with the holomap. Could you help him? Minikin needs a hand with the holomap.
Yeah,
Could you help him?
Yeah.
Minikin.
Sloth Monkey, LOL.
Huh?
What do you need?
Map no finish. Map needs sync. 2 people sync. Minikin only 1. You go there. Sync terminal. Minikin sync. Map works.
Sync. Right. Synchronize the terminals. Okay.
Good. Works.
Wow. This reminds me of Aliens, the movie. When the engineers Well, I hope the colors aren't downgraded on the Rift S so much.
Minikin.
Great. The holomap will be useful. Are you ready for the next job?
Yep.
You and Minikin will go find Dr. Bielik.
Why?
You will need Bielik to survive.
Fine, I don't care.
I'm ready to go.
Go check the holomap. You can start the mission
Sloth
there.
Monkey, overall, it's a great looking game though.
Yeah, especially for how long a minute ago. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing? Wait.
Yes?
Okay, where is he?
He contacted me by himself when he heard that we've escaped. He's on the other side of the ship, but you can take the jet lift and be there in a few minutes. He's a scientist, geneticist, and biologist. He used to work with Wagner.
And why exactly would I need this guy? He sounds like another mad scientist. I had enough of that with Wagner.
Bielik tried to keep Wagner safe and stood up against him in the end. He managed to escape just in time when Wagner gave the order to eliminate him. And now he's on the run from the soldiers.
Am I missing something? This ain't it. This is not it. This ain't it either.
Access denied.
Okay. So I'm guessing the one with the stars? Find Dr. Bielik, yeah. Play single, create server. So I'm thinking I can play this multiplayer with somebody.
Go
It'd be
fast,
pretty cool.
fast! Danger here.
A lot of bodies. Fresh.
This area is guarded by some security drones. Anything moving without a correct IFF code is a valid target for them.
Help! Help door now!
What? What? Okay, help access with the gate. At least they're like easy puzzles, they're not like an impossible puzzle.
I think I sense that killing machine. Somewhere close.
Quick, fast! No, stop!
I've just picked a drone signature on the scanners. Watch out! It's getting closer! You'll have to destroy it. Be careful, it's...
A nice combat. Let's see how long it burns.
Sloth Monkey, I'm still way into contractors.
Easier than I hoped.
Mostly boss
You'll
though
have to
since
patch
I
the power
subbed.
line to the train and
Did you
fire
know
up the
though that
generators.
Pavlov got an update?
Does it,
Finally attachments for sights
Backup
and other gear.
generators are in a room one floor
That is
below
pretty
you.
cool too.
You go generate.
does Pavlov
Minikin waits power.
have their Battle Royale mode in yet? That's what I've been wanting to play. But I heard they were just testing it, so it wasn't like an always thing. If anything, I would love to play Pavlov Battle Royale. Did I miss something? Activate the generator. Okay. Where's the generator?
Sloth Monkey, not sure.
Yeah, I'll be interested in that.
Primitive, but effective in this situation.
Huh. I don't know what that's for. Alright, how do I activate the generator? Holy shit, I know you can open those. Oh shit. So I'm guessing this is the generator. Yeah, like, I'm longing for more games. Like, I love story-driven games. Don't get me wrong, I love multiplayer, but I love story-driven games. And we're lacking a lot in VR. What the hell are you? Oh shit! Holy shit! He scared the fucking crap out of me, dude. I thought it was a dude.
The power is on.
Minikin fix now. Minikin will need some time to start up the lift. Get back to him. Warning, my sensors just started screaming. It's the Delta, a lot of them. Get to the mounted machine gun. It should even out the odds.
I'm trying. Oh no.
Sloth Monkey, me too. I like both types. Lone Echo 2 will be amazing.
Yeah.
No doubt. LOL.
Oh my god, Lone Echo 2.
Get ready, they're coming. Defend Minikin.
Target spotted.
Ouch.
You live! You no die.
Go!
What the fuck happened? Did I get shot? So, I've been having trouble with my Samsung Odyssey Plus. It turns out that recently I can't get the sweet spot anymore. It's like one eye would be right, but the other eye is like off. And then when I adjust it and set one eye right, the other eye is off. And I'm having like strain problems. I don't know. I can't get to, like it used to be I just throw it on my head and I'm ready to go, but now it always seems like it's a little bit blurry on one eye. I don't know, man. It's really annoying. So, I thought it was just a lens being dirty, like
He's waking up.
they were dirty, but
Told you he's gonna make it.
I cleaned them.
Yes, yes. The Delta 13 are hard to kill,
Okay, I'm way too
even
short.
without
I
our
gotta fix
augmentation.
this.
Welcome back among the living.
This is Dr. Bielik, our local genius. He and Medibot have put you back together.
Your body is working now.
There.
You can stand up and walk around a bit. Do you need another upgrade, Zandria? Nice little lab, don't you think? Not as good as the one I used to have, but I can still do some serious work on cloning and implants. I even have a complete tool set for the power
Sloth
armor
monkey,
service
dude,
here.
that sucks. I was so close to buying the Odyssey Plus on sale, but not sure who will buy it from me when I want to get the index.
Yeah, if you, right now, I wouldn't do anything. Plus, I'm thinking about, I'm gonna sell this, and I'm gonna get the reverb. And that's gonna be just my, like, headset for traveling, or not for traveling, but for, like, racing games and my high-definition headset. But it all depends on what the index is. And if the index is gonna be anything near it, then why get the reverb?
Your body was already prepared for standard military implants, so inserting or exchanging implants should be simple. Most of the implants are designed to boot. Right now, I have a stock of some standard implant. We were doing a lot of research. This professor, I'm now trying to use the from your simplified soldier. We developed
Sloth monkey,
Zen.
the Odyssey does have small
The
sweet
side
spot, and that
effects.
is
They
another
tried to
problem I
keep
have
him
with it.
sane.
Not sure why they
Made
can't
me
get better
threaten his
lenses.
madness.
Oh,
A hit
the
to hide.
reverb?
It's money.
Wow. Yeah,
It's all about money, man. That's why. They could put better lenses in it. Now I'm hearing reports that Windows Mixed Reality 2.0 might be coming out next year, which is a little late, I think. They should have been coming out this year, but who knows.
The research took a long time. It was a shot in the dark. First, we found it, but we could then.
I just want to go to the
reason
mission.
dead. Wagner called it the dead effect. Wagner went me. I hit, but I thought I could keep him safe.
What?
Oh,
She's...
is personal. Gear, good. I used to work with experiment. I'm rather limited here. I need access to some resources.
Why didn't you just ask me?
Especially Miss Nano.
Okay,
The
you need
net
resources?
uploaded
I'll
the
go-
information to the map terminal. Check it there.
Okay.
This corridor should lead to the nanocrystal laboratory.
The sensors are reporting activity in the area around the lab.
But I mean, I
Well,
never used to
after
have
the
a
last
problem.
mission, there's no going back.
Like, I never used to even notice it. Now, I don't know if maybe, I don't know, something's different. Another thing I'm concerned about is what happens when these controllers start wearing out. Right now they work fine, but they don't have like a legitimate place where I can order new ones. You know, nobody does replacements. Oh my gosh.
Sloth Monkey? Yes. It's strange they don't sell replacements like they do with Oculus Touch. Only $100 for the pair. Such a great deal. HTC is stupid expensive at $130 each controller.
No, that's just ridiculous right there. I'm not supporting HTC. They try to, they think because they're considered premium, because they're premium, they can gouge the market. Yeah, man. I'm so glad I sold my ride.
Attention, all units. Secure the compromised area.
Soldiers, probably. Nanocrystals are the most important hardware part of the D-defect.
Well, after the last mission, there's no going back. I guess I'll have to exterminate them with extreme prejudice.
Charles Davis, I just bought the Odyssey Plus. Do you have a list of things I need for making it better? Would love to see a Pimp My Odyssey Plus video.
On my review, I talk about some of the things you're going to need for comfort.
Charles Davis, I'll have a look.
You really just need, for comfort, two things. Some kind of head strap, like I have on mine. It's on the video, and the VR cover.
Charles Davis, do you still use the prescription lenses that go in the headset?
Widmo.
Should have expected
I got some Widmo lenses. They just snap right into place. You go to widmo.com. W-I-D-M-O.
It's some kind of mutant. I'm sensing a lot of energy from him.
It's $75.
I see. It must be like their security failsafe against the theft.
Whoa!
Well, let's see who's better.
Whoa! Bitch, stop throwing shit at me. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh, it keeps missing. Holy shit! Damn, bitch. Where are you? Damn, I hit myself. Come on, bitch. Take this, bitch. Oh, no. Okay. Run, 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 run. It's not hurting me. on, bitch. Around the corner. Oh, shit! You're dead now, buddy. You go out in style.
Just a cybernetic bridge. No logic. No talent.
The crystal should be finished any moment now.
Why are the lights coming out? Okay, the crystal should be finishing up any minute now, and then what?
Charles Davis, so overall do you think $299 is a good deal?
Hell yeah, man! That's a great deal. I paid $3.99 and I still thought it was a good deal. Just for the resolution alone. The only thing you gotta be mindful of is there's two type of games that you're only gonna have trouble. One of them is when the controller is too close to you, like in games like Onward, Pavlov, Contractors, stuff like that. And this is gonna happen whether you have this headset or the Rift S or the Quest. When the controllers get too close to the camera, now watch this hand right here. See that? How he gets stuck right there? He gets stuck. Now it can get pretty damn close, but when it gets to right there, like it still knows if you're doing all this, but right there it gets stuck. It gets stuck. That little bit of a stickiness is gonna mess you all up in those type of games. Now, how do you get around it? You have to buy a stock. Okay? If you get a stock, then there's gonna be, even if you get a half a stock, there's always gonna be that perfect distance between your cameras and your front controller. So when you bring that weapon up...
Sloth Monkey, I agree, great deal, but I'm 99% sure I'll want the index more.
Yeah, I mean, but how much is the index gonna cost, you know? If it's anything, going to be anything like the Vive Pro or some of those other super enthusiast headsets, you know, now you're paying more like, you know, 700, 800. Who knows what the price is going to be? But I show gameplay.
Charles Davis, I've seen you use it.
I know. Everybody's seen me use it multiple times in all types of games. Look at this game. This game is basically based around shooting. Have I complained one time and said, damn, man, this tracking, I can't play with it? No. If I truly feel that the game is unplayable because of the tracking, I will tell you guys. I will point it out. I always point it out. I'll be like, oh, look, see? Look, the tracking's messing up. But in this situation, like in the games like this and all kinds of different games, you're not going to run into those problems. Now, if you're playing games like Echo Arena, Echo Combat, even Lone Echo, like I was showing in my reviews, that when you're going to push off a wall, if you're looking the other way and I'm pushing off a wall like this, it's not going to happen, okay? You have to be looking at the wall to push off of it, okay? Or if you're playing like with that game Lone Echo Arena, whatever it's called, and you're trying to throw a frisbee, okay, and the cameras get out of sight of your controller, then your frisbee throw is not going to be perfect. It's going to be glitched, and then you're going to throw, and your throws are always going to be off. So as long as you don't mind those two type of game styles, and you're just a regular user that likes flight sims, racing games, Elite Dangerous, or stuff like this where you're not going to be doing crazy stuff with the controllers, then $299 is the best deal you're ever going to get, especially for a headset that looks this good. Like, I don't know if you have another VR headset, but when you go from Rift or Vive to this, it's a huge difference. It's huge. Just because of how everything looks nice and smooth now, and there's no, you can't see the little black spaces in between the dots. On a video I just did recently, you know what Screen Door looks like, and it looks terrible. It really does. So as long as you know the limitations, $2.99 is a steal. It really is. It works great. Okay, what am I doing? This is the thing about this game, though. You get lost, you don't know what to do. I hear something over here. But I don't think there's anything in there. Okay, it's not this. And it's not back there.
Charles Davis, I have a HP VR Geet set. I got it free when I got my computer. It should be a nice upgrade.
Oh, if you got the HTC already, now there is a thing that you can do, and I did it myself, where if you already have the trackers and the controllers for the HTC Vive, I think that's what you said, you can use that tracking system.
Charles Davis, HP.
Oh, you got the HP. Okay, this is what I was supposed to do. Go down here. Oh, you think it'd be slick, huh? Stay down.
Charles Davis, I'll have extra controllers.
Yeah, you will.
Got it.
Excellent. With the upgrade, we can make some powerful upgrades.
Move on quickly. More soldiers could be on the way.
I'm thinking about getting the reverb. I'm really interested in that headset.
More zombies.
Charles Davis, what version of Revive do you use?
The newest one.
Invisible Beerman, hi man, thought you were using this right gen Samsung OD.
Yeah, the newest one. It's like, I forget, 1.65, something like that. Oh shit! Shit, 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 shit! This bitch got a grenade too. Oh shit! Huh. Fuck me up. Yeah, I sold my PlayStation 4. I sold my Nintendo Switch because I'm trying to buy a Quest a Oculus Rift S, a Index, and a Reverb. Imagine that, how dumb I am. So in order to do that, I have to sell this headset. But the problem that I'm...
Charles Davis, is Reverb HTC new headset?
No, Reverb is the HP's new headset. Oh shit! Reverb is their new headset that's like super high definition. It's like the Pimax. Oh no, 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 no! It's a 4K each eye. It's 2160 by 2160 each eye. It's got a little bit bigger FOV at 114, and it's coming in at $600. Now I know my graphics card can push it. Like I got a 1080 Ti. The problem is I don't know if my processor is good enough. I have a Skylake 6700.
Charles Davis, nice.
And like I just looked on eBay, and there's only 3 people selling Samsung Odysseys right now. 3 used. So a lot of people aren't selling their headsets yet. I think everybody's wanting to see what the Index is offering first. Because if it's only going to be like the same resolution as this headset right here, it's not going to be a huge jump, really.
There's something contaminating the air.
Just need to vacuum up in here or something. Alright, now what? I bet I gotta talk to you.
Bad air! Bad!
Charles Davis,
We'll have to fix
even
it
my
fast.
HP headset sells
Air
for
bad.
200.
No, breathe. Ask doctor.
Really?
Ask Danette.
Good. I think most of the Samsung Odyssey Pluses on eBay right now are going for $275 to $300, but they include a lot of different options. So bad air. I don't think it gave me an option.
Hi.
Talk. Your plan, bad air.
What's wrong with the air supply?
The soldiers don't know our location, but they must have some suspicions, so they've blocked the air ducts. We have some reserves and emergency air scrubbers. We can hold on for a few days, but we have to deal with it soon.
Okay. Yeah, this waiting is driving me nuts. On the quest.
Now tell me your plan. I'm done with blindly following your suggestions.
I've blocked the comm links in the ship. ESS Meridian is a giant colony ship. They're not going to find us easily without working locators. And we can start working on the takeover of the ship.
Alright, I'll buy it.
That might work. If we can do it.
We were supposed to be a colonization mission, but a lot of things happened. The rest of
Charles
the crew is trying
Davis,
to keep order
when they go
and
off
wait for
sell.
the
Your
military ships
headset
that
will
were
sell
sent
for
from
more.
Earth.
No, I think that once the Index releases their plans, the longer you wait, the less it's going to be worth. Alright, what am I doing here? I gotta talk to you, yes, you got the highlighted.
What's wrong with the air supply?
There's a problem with the oxygen pipes. They can't find us, so they're trying
Invisible
to flush us out.
Beerman, in UK have got
soldiers.
first gen Samsung. For good
Probably.
deal cannot afford
They
import
don't know that
charge.
we can access the oxygen directly from the
Yeah.
gardens.
Like, I sold my original Samsung for more money than I paid for it to a guy in Russia on eBay. Just because he wanted me to send it to him. And it was only a few months old, and I took good care of it. Like, nothing was wrong with it at all. But he was happy. I sold it to him for $500. And, yeah, he was super happy with it. Some guy in Russia.
Someone must manually fix the oxygen piping in the gardens. Take care of it when you find the time. I've sent the details to the map terminal.
The problem is not headsets, I don't think. The problem is games. Like, for somebody that's been playing VR for a little while now, like there's not enough content coming out. For people who are new to VR, oh yeah, man, there's tons of stuff to play. But for people who've been playing for a long time, there's not tons of stuff to play.
I'm sensing something
Look at that.
new. What is it?
Oh, I was sure all these specimens were safely secured. One part of the gardens was used for a social experiment with a special type of clones. The results were bad. Be careful. They're aggressive and have shown tendency for cannibalism.
Yeah, great. Oh shit! Yeah, the whole reason I even started this channel is not just because I have a Samsung Odyssey Plus, is because I like to show people that it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Now, if you're into like competitive VR and like first-person shooters, I wouldn't, you know, get a headset like this. But for anything else, it's great.
Invisible Veerman. What is best, new plus or old model of Samsung?
Unlock.
Well, I'm spoiled already.
Welcome to the gardens. The source of oxygen for the east is Meridian. But there seems to be
For $2.99, you can't get a better headset. Nowhere.
The gas, it's everywhere. And strangely, it's rather toxic now. It malfunctioned probably. Something must have.
Later. How do I stop the gas?
Yes, you need to search for the valves for gas dispersal and close them.
Where's the
Quickly.
valves?
Your
Valve out.
Where the
shut
fuck's
off the gas
valve?
supply and try to find another valve.
Oh shit! Come back here, bitch. Where you going? Is this the valve? What the fuck? Dead, I'm dead.
Charles Davis. Is this a remake?
Is this a remake? Not that I know of. Or 2 or something. How the fuck do I shut this valve off?
Invisible Veerman. Yes, but not in UK. Which sucks.
Oh my god.
Charles Davis, if I don't get the lenses, will it be hard to wear the Samsung Odyssey Plus?
No, glasses work just fine. The thing about the lenses is that about the lenses is that they fog up less, they protect the lens, they protect your lenses better. Because remember, when you wear glasses, there's a chance that it's gonna... Alright, these guys aren't gonna stop. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? That's what I call controller loss. Big time controller loss. What's going on? That was weird. Oh, look at this guy. So these aren't in, apparently. So I can't find the valves.
Charles Davis, what is your one must-have accessory on the Odyssey Plus?
You're gonna have to have the VR cover. That's number one. Because the cover that comes on this one is made out of a material that soaks all the sweat up, and it has something like right here in the middle, which kind of like a something hard. Now I hear they improved it with the newest version. They make the padding on the sides a little bit bigger, and they took out that hard piece. So you might get it, and then you might, like the newer ones, you might not even need a VL cover for it. Now the next thing that you should really get is a HTC Vive head strap. And if you look at mine, basically it's a head strap that I put on backwards. That one piece goes back here, and it basically just sits on my head like a ball cap. You know, I don't even have to tighten it up unless like I'm playing games where I have to do like a lot of moving around. I don't even have to tighten it up, so it just kind of like sits on my head, and I don't have to tighten it at all. So if you're not going to get the VR cover, you might want. Now there's another one that they sell that's more expensive, that goes across your head like this, and it just goes from this side to this side, and it's the same concept basically. So you might want to look into something like that. The Widmo inserts was just a lot better because it prevented a lot of fogging that I was getting in my glasses. With the Widmo inserts, I don't get that fogging. And another thing that they do sell is on Amazon, they sell these watch protectors. They're like these little circles. They're made for watches, and they come with this little spray. And they basically, you can put them on your lenses. I bought them, but I didn't put them on since I got my Widmos. That kind of protects my lenses. But basically, you kind of like wet the plastic and you stick them on, and they're basically like lens protectors. So there's quite a few things, and it doesn't matter what headset you're getting. Some of the things that I'm talking about,
Charles Davis,
probably going to invest
anti-fog.
Anti-fog? Yeah. Alright, so I can't find the other valve. That's one valve. I thought there was another one right here, but I guess not.
Medistation now active.
Alright. So I'm going to try to do less talking and more getting. Is this one? No. This one? No. This one? No. Where's this freaking valve? That's not helping. Find and close the other gas pipe. You would think it's down there with all that gas flowing around. I don't see another gas pipe over here. They could at least point it out instead of me having to search for it everywhere. But yeah, as far as the way the headset, like everything looks in the headset, you're gonna be happy. But I will tell you one thing, that when I had my 1070 Ti, I thought that was, you know, playing the games pretty fine until I got my 1080 Ti. When I got my 1080 Ti, that was a huge step up. It was a huge step up. So, if you're going to jump to this resolution, which is the same as the Vive Pro, I feel you need at least a 1080 if you want to get the clarity. Now, with the 1070, the problem with that is I could only super sample just a little bit.
Charles Davis, I have a 1070.
Yeah. See, you're right at the border of what you're going to need. See, you're not going to be able to push the super sampling more than...
Invisible Beerman. Hi, thanks for input on headset. Get my Samsung first gen this weekend, and thanks for you review. Very helpful when new to VR.
Oh. If you guys ever have any questions too on setup process, anything you ever want to know, I probably run into it and I can help you out.
Gas cleaning finished. Manual control
Just remember,
activated.
when you get the headset,
The air should clear quickly, and the door leading to the next
on
garden
Windows,
should open.
hit start
Now blocked by
and run the
hazard
Samsung
detector
Odyssey
on this
Plus
side.
setup. That is super important. Okay? After you do all the little blah blah blah, run the Samsung Odyssey Plus setup. That way, and don't pair these to your computer. Forget about any of that. Okay? When you run the Windows Mixed Reality setup, these are going to pair to your headset through that program. So remember, don't pair these to your computer like you do with the older Windows Mixed Realities. And if you used to have a Windows Mixed Reality controllers, erase that from your computer, unless you're still using them on that computer, of course. But yeah, just remember to do that. A lot of people forget to do that, and then they're having problems because they can't hook up both controllers. Same thing happened to me. I was so in a hurry to play it, I didn't take the time to read the directions.
gas danger. Evacuation routes are now open. Attention. Do not remain in the zone during the cleaning process.
Invisible
I didn't
humans.
mention.
Okay, thanks for your advice.
Wait, I didn't mention the most important thing you need to get.
You'll need to close the valves before. What is this?
More important than any of those things that I just said.
The sensors report.
And the loop rechargeable battery.
There's a large group of cannibals nearby.
You need rechargeable batteries. It doesn't really matter what kind. And people say, oh, the volt matters. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna die.
Charles Davis, is there any adjustments in Steam VR for the Odyssey Plus?
Yeah, there is a few. Let me give you guys a quick rundown. You want a quick rundown? There's a few things you gotta know.
Charles Davis, your audio went out. Gaming in still life, hold on.
Okay, hopefully you should be hearing me now. I think they are. All right. So basically, all right. This is what you're gonna run into. Okay, when you get your okay, wait here. When you get your on Steam VR, this is what you're gonna have to know. You're gonna have to enable custom resolution and put this at 100. Okay, once you do that, each application you can set your own super sampling up to whatever you want. So So you see the sort of Corsa. I have it at 195%. Now you having a 170, you're only going to be able to push this maybe up to 120, 140. But this is what you're going to want to do when you first get it. Because basically when you first get it, this is going to be unenabled. And it's going to automatically set it to 1 super sampling for all your games across the board. So you're going to want to enable this constant resolution, set it at 100, and then do it on an application by application basis. Now, there's another thing that you can do. And I think this should be in your, wherever you keep your Steam folder. If I could find it, quick access. If I can find it. I don't know where I keep my Steam folder. Program files. Steam app. App data. Where is it? Alright, Steam apps. You go to common. You go to Windows Mixed Reality. VR driver, I think it is. You go to resources and settings. Okay, right here. Now, this is something you might want to play with. If you take out these two little, what are they called? Slash marks, forward slashes, you will enable certain things. You're going to want to change your regular target scale to 2 automatically. And then I took out the little forward slashes and I set my motion reprojection to auto. That means if I'm playing games like X-Plane 11 or things that are really taxing my frame rate, I can get away with running a lower frame rate, but it'll kick in motion reprojection and give me it'll give me better basically performance on those games. And another thing I enabled was, where is it? This little light right here, motion reprojection indicator enabled true. So when it's green, that means it's rendering at full. So this little green light will show up at the very top right of my left lens, and it'll show me whether the motion reprojection is kicked in or not. So this is just stuff that you can play with in order to make things better. But this one right here, as far as in the settings, just remember on the super sampling, there's always going to be your per application, and you're going to want to mess with that. And basically when you're running the application, you're going to see if you're taxing it too much, because there'll be all these little like green lines or red lines or orange lines. If you're getting into the orange or the red, that means it's dropping a lot of frames, and you're going to start turning down your super sampling until this is like a smooth green, like, or all the way across, or it doesn't drop that many frames. So those are the two biggest things that I can tell you. And rechargeable batteries. So I hope that helps for anybody. I can get away with running a lower frame rate, but it'll kick in motion reprojection and give me it'll give me better basically. So yeah, thanks guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. And what we need right now is not really headsets. We're gonna have headsets up the yin yang soon. What we need is more engaging, innovative storyline games, more of everything really. So, but in order to do that, we need a larger install base. So in a lot of ways, what Oculus is doing is smart, because they're bringing more people to VR. For us that already been in VR, we're looking for the better, bigger. We're always going to be looking for the better, bigger stuff. But for everybody else, we need more people in VR so we can get the more experiences in VR. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give me the thumbs up. I will be streaming tomorrow after work. I just had these last 2 days off, and I love you guys, and I'm hoping to get to 700 here soon, and I'll see you guys next video. Thank you. It's gonna be fun. Oh yeah. Anytime. If you guys ever have any questions at all, anything, just look for my recent video and just ask away. I know everything that you could possibly know that happens. Have a good night, guys.